In this video I'm going to do the double scroll, and you can see how the middle goes in opposite directions. So you're starting off with this kind of S curve. So the middle of it is just like this. It's just an S, and it has tails that are coming off of it. So to start off with that S, I just need to grab a piece of wire, estimate how long I think I'm going to need, but if I'm just first practicing, maybe I'll just leave it attached and I won't cut it at all. I'm going to grab the rosary pliers and I'm going to try to make that S curve. So I can do that a couple of ways. One, I could take this, hold it with my thumb, and bend my pliers that way, and then grab this one and bring it back. And there you go. There. Now you can see it has that S curve that matches. Or I could just bend it with my hands in both directions. So I have this here. Got a nice tight grip on the pliers. The one on the right, I'm just going to wrap it around to the left. And the one on the left, I'm going to wrap it around to the right. And I want it really nice and tight against the pliers. And if it's crooked at all, go ahead and just flatten it out with your square nose pliers. And you can see how that looks like the S that's in that curve there. Once I have that, they're just going to chase each other around the circle. So I'm going to grab this one at the bottom and I'm just going to continue wrapping it. So I'm holding this still and I'm wrapping it around. And once it catches up, now I grab the other one. Sorry, I don't mean to confuse you by changing directions there. I can grab the other one and bring it around this way. My pliers are in my left hand now, so I'm just going to flip it over. And I continue wrapping it until they're in opposite directions. And then I look, is it as big as I want it? And if not, keep going. And it doesn't have to catch all the way up. You can do a little at a time. The biggest thing is just to make sure that they're always in opposite directions. And I'm keeping it nice and flat. And you just have to kind of figure out where is it best to hold the pliers and play around with that. And then I can put a little eye pin at the end. So I can do this finding with the end of this, and that makes it so I can attach it to other things. So I can give like a little bend here, and another little bend here. And roll it right back. Cut off the extra. Flatten it with the pliers. And then the same thing here. I want to do it opposite, the opposite side. So even there, I want this one to bend the exact opposite side. So I'm going to do that right here. So they're making a straight line across. Oh, and see how wobbly that got. I just gotta fix it. It's okay, it happens. And this wire that I'm using is really flimsy aluminum wire, so it's very bendy. Copper wire or brass wire won't be as flimsy as this. flat side of the cutters toward the loop I'm keeping. So that end there and not a sharp end. And go ahead and flatten everybody. Do any little adjusting that you need to do. So a lot different than the initial S curve, but you can see how they related to each other at the beginning of the video.